What's up? What's up? What's up, everyone? Good afternoon from California. If you're new here, introduce yourselves in the comments. I'd like to know you. I'd like to meet you. Where in the world are you watching from? And if you're seeing this gorgeous hyper queen for the very first time, I'm going to introduce myself right away while you do the same. Make sure you introduce yourself. Where in the world are you tuning in from? So my name is Mariam. I'm based here in California. I'm a wife, a mom, a student, an entrepreneur. I'm also a fashion designer. On this channel, I share grants. Yes, I'm the grants queen for a reason. So if you're looking for grants, aka free money for your small businesses, head over to my channel and start to apply for grants. I'm going to drop some links in a few, but just come with me as we go. I'm also a YouTube coach. I help small to medium-sized businesses start to make money on YouTube from day one. And I host free YouTube events once every month. The next one is happening on Tuesday. Sorry, it happens on the last Tuesday of every month. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. So if you want to, start your channel and you need help, come for my free training. Register for my free training that is happening this Tuesday. Yes, and I have other important information I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So if you if you also want to join my Patreon community, first I want to say thank you to all of my Patreon members, my current Patreon members. If you join my Patreon membership, you can book a free call with me, and I also share a lot of grants on my Patreon community. A lot of grants that don't even make it to my YouTube channel. So I'm going to drop the link to my Patreon membership in the chat as well. If you want to be part of it, find the link in the chat. Today we're discussing, are small circles better than big circles, or would you prefer having a big circle, larger circle than small circles? But I'm going to share my own point of view, my POV, in the course of today's live stream. And one more thing is, if you also want to create live streams like this, I'm sure you like the interface, right? So it's called StreamYard. I'm using StreamYard, yes, to stream this live stream. Yes, it's on YouTube, but of course I'm using StreamYard because it gives you the extra features, the beautiful interface that you can see right now. So if you want to create a live stream like this, I'm going to put my link in the chat. You can use my link to also, download StreamYard, and you can use the paid version. I use the paid version. I pay for it every month. And if you're also a YouTuber and you also want to start a channel, or you already have your channel, but you don't have TubeBuddy, I don't know what you're doing. No, you're just joking. So go ahead and use my link to also download TubeBuddy. I'm going to put the link in the chat as well. So don't miss out on all these amazing opportunities. And yes, like I said, I'm also a fashion designer. You can head over to my website and purchase a few pieces. It is a luxury brand, like I always say. It's not for Bubueru. So chasiseverything.com is my website. You can shop for something for yourself or your loved ones. Of course, you deserve good things in life. What's that? You not only need to buy for someone, but you can also buy something for yourself. And like I said, I'm the grants queen. If you're from any part of the world and you want grants, free money, I'm going to put the link in the chat right now. So if you're watching from anywhere in the world, you can apply for grants, and I just put the link in the chat. So if you're in United States and you want grants, free money for yourself, I'm going to put the link in the chat as well. You can apply if you are here. I just compiled some playlists for US residents, or if you live in United States, you can actually apply for these grants. And if you're also in Africa and you want grants for yourself, I'm also going to put the link in the chat. So if you're in Africa and you want to apply for grants, I have a lot of grants on my channel that focuses mainly on countries in Africa, and I also have grants that focuses on countries in the United States and Canada as well. So without further ado, guys, come with me, let's go. If you have not liked this video, I don't know what you're waiting for. Like this video and also do well to share this video. Today we're talking about keeping your circle smaller or bigger, and I also want to learn from you guys as well. Please share your opinions in the comments. I like to read from you guys. I like to learn from you as well. So yes, first things first, let's go to the real deal. I've come to understand that tighter circles are easier to handle than big groups. Yes, because sometimes having too many friends can at times cost you your mental peace and lead to exhaustion. Yes. If you've been a victim of, having too many friends, yes, you have different friends for various categories. But if you've ever experienced drama, then you understand what I'm talking about. Why you should keep a small circle of friends. See, When you have a small circle of friends, you can pick the group of people that you admire and respect the most, people that you share common beliefs with, people that you share the same values with. And that way it is, hey, Matthew, thank you so much for joining in. Where are you watching from? I see your comments all the time, Matthew. Thank you for joining in. So today we're discussing, why it's better to have a small circle of friends than to have too many friends. Yes. So if you think having a bigger circle is better, please let me know in the comments and also give me your reasons why, because I want to learn from you guys as well. So today we're discussing why having a small circle is a lot better. Now, when we talk about picking our real friends, and I'm going to be sharing a lot of personal experiences here. So, I mean, I have a tight, a tight knit of friends that we talk like literally every day. We share values to say, I mean, pretty much we share a lot of values. And I, for one, I love to read. And, it's not everybody is resilient. Not everybody is a go-getter. Not everybody can relate. Yes, because sometimes your dreams are, well, they consider it too big that they can't even realize, where are you going? Where are you rushing to? Whereas you're not even doing enough. And you're not looking at anyone. You're just being you. You're just, not comparing yourself with anyone. You're just moving at your pace. And they still feel that you are running too fast or you're doing too much, then those kind of people don't even fit in your circle in the first place. If it's hard for them to get it, then there's no point. Yesterday I was at the library and I borrowed a lot of books in the library, and I was already reading one was Stacey Adams. Oh my goodness, I just fell in love with the way the writer, the writer of the book was delivering her, her content. It was very, very relatable, and I wished I could see her in person and give her a hug. I think she's the governor now. Yes, I think she's a governor now, but she narrated her life experience. I mean, growing up in a middle class home, and I could relate with everything. How she had to break barriers, how she had to tell herself, "Hey, who is putting limits to anything that you want to become in life? You can break those limits and be whatever you want to be. You can be extra." So I could relate with her. She was able to break doors that no one has ever done, no one in her category has ever tried. She was able to do it right from when she was growing up, and she was able to ride on the wings of her parents. Yes, her parents are graduates, both of them, but they still struggled. But of course, she was willing, she was determined to go way beyond that, past that. I'm so happy that she is currently she's doing great and she's inspiring the world. Yesterday, I wish I could just have a chat with her one on one. Like, I those are the kind of stories that inspire me. Those are the kind of friends that I want to have. I want to have friends that have done it all and I can learn from them, not people that are constantly thinking you're doing too much, or that so your real friend is actually someone that you've spent time with, someone that you've bonded with, someone that values you, someone that you've seen their bad, their good, and the ugly side of them, and is not something that you cannot contend with. There's some friends that that when these ones are angry, they can break bottles. No, please stay away from those ones. So, and people, a friend that you can actually rely on in your moment of need, a friend that is actually, that has got your back anytime. And see, a true friend is caring. You won't find that in a very large circle. People who truly care about you. It's not by saying, "Oh, I care about you," but it's by showing actions that they truly, truly care about you. A true friend respects you. A true friend is understanding. A true friend is helpful. A true friend doesn't even wait for you to ask before it's like, say it and you have it. And the same goes to you as well. And if a true friend also has integrity, I don't have friends that I call close friends that I can't trust. I don't have such friends. I don't have friends that I cannot trust. If I can't trust you, then of course you're not in my circle. Definitely. I mean, if you lack integrity, I can't work with someone that you say A and you don't keep your words. I no, those are not my kind of friends. So True friends actually have integrity, yes, and they are honest. Yes, they come clean, they come true, they are truthful, because see, the society actually tells us that we should aim for popularity. You can have 1 million friends on Facebook, on YouTube, but truly your true friends are maybe three of them, or you have just one or two. I'm telling you. So it's not by the multitudes of people. I try, hey, Mr. Rock, thank you for joining in. I try as much as I can to, maintain the communication, maintain the relationship with everyone that comes across my channel, one way or the other. I care. That's why I always say, please take your time to introduce yourself. Like somebody was here earlier today, Sister Mercy Beauty. She was here earlier today. I mean, before I even came live, I saw her comments. I can tell, oh, she lives in Italy. I have an idea of what these people are. She's also a content creator here on YouTube, and she's also on TikTok. So I want to know my audience. I want to know every single person that passes in front of that watches my videos. Like I care for real. This is because I want to know more of what they want to see, on my channel, so that I can tailor my research, my content to meet their needs. So there are different categories of friends and different, reasons why it is better to keep a small circle of friends. Now, when you have a small circle, you experience a lot less drama. Yes, you see, big groups of friends can create a lot of drama. Yes, they can, and because of constant miscommunication. Sometimes A may perceive you. You may say something, and A may think you said something else and tell B, and then they start to have the wrong notion about it. And that's why a small circle is far better. Hey, Juba, thank you for how is Jamaica today? And that's what I'm talking about. Juba is also, my friend on YouTube here, and he lives in Jamaica, and is a content creator. So I want to have an overview of every single person that tunes in to watch my video, on this channel. So another thing is you will have the time to spend alone when you have few friends. You have, yes, more time to spend alone, and to also focus on your personal growth. For me, I am growing every day. I'm reading every day. I'm developing myself every day. And you have less time to spend with people, more time to spend with yourself, more time to learn, more time to grow, more time to develop, more time to retrospect. Yes, more time to improve yourself. When you master that, your time alone is fulfilling. It allows you to even love yourself the more and figure out your passions. But if you're so used to, oh, if I don't see this person, I can't go out. If I don't see this person, I'm this, I'm that, then you have not even taken time to know yourself and to even love yourself enough. I remember when I was growing up, I'm not one person that does clicks. It has never really worked for me, so growing up in high school, when I see cliques, I don't know, it just doesn't work for me. So I got used to vibing on my own. And even when I go to the university, yes, I have a group of friends, but I'm pretty much good by myself, all by myself. This is not to say that having friends is not good, but like I said, having too many friends might not give you that opportunity or the privilege to really know yourself, understand yourself, and know what you like, and even take your time to grow. Take time. Now, my me time is, I value my me time so much, because I know I have a lot. See, 24 hours is almost not enough for me. I have a lot of books to read, I have a lot of books to catch up with, and of course, I have to do, my own goals. I have my goals that I need to also focus on. I have things that that are my bucket list that I have to do for myself, goals that I need to hit for myself. Now, you also become a better friend by valuing genuine connections. When you have genuine, the real ones when you meet them. You know the real ones, and you also know the fake ones when you meet them as well. So when you meet the real people, you're able to appreciate your life and your friends the more. Now, I met someone a few years ago, about 2 years ago, no, 3 years now, 3 years ago, and she was like cool in the beginning and not so far from the beginning. Like few days into it, she just started to rant for no reason. She just started to, she just started to. She had serious outbursts. for the littlest things. I could figure that, okay, this person has some trauma, she's probably dealing with some things, but sadly she's pouncing on the wrong person. She'll just pounce on you for no reason. You be thinking, is she okay? Is she normal? So there are some people that are yet to heal, that you need to give them time. It's not everybody that comes into your life that you allow right into it. Now, when you have a small circle of friends, you're able to create an open and honest environment with the real friends that you have. Because when you have a smaller group, you're able to create an atmosphere of trust. Yes, for you to be honest with each other. I have friends that we don't talk every day, but when we talk, oh my goodness, amazing. Like, it's just like we never left. So really, you also have the opportunity to invest your time wisely when you choose few friends. Yes, people that you can evolve and grow together with. You have enough time to invest your time wisely. Now, you also gain more independence without wasting your time on the wrong friends. Yes, so see, it is better. I always say this is better to be alone than to have too many fake friends, lurking in the corner around for you. Hey, Sister Mercy, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I just mentioned your name, that you came in before everyone else. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for coming back in. Now, you also become more fulfilled, yes, and you are less drained by those people outside. I'm telling you, outside your friend group, that you don't need to spend time with, because these people don't align with your goals and your values. So, I mean, when you have a smaller circle of friends, you can pick the group of people that you admire and respect most. Like, for instance, I have a group of friends that it's a small circle, but we pray together. We always pray together. We come together just to pray for one another every Tuesday. Yes, it's a small circle, but we're so, the bond is just amazing. You can discuss anything and everything with them. They are my sisters in Christ. Their circles, mindsets for success. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. Please like and share this live stream as well, because I want people to also give their honest opinion and also learn from today's live stream. Is having a big circle of friends better than having a small circle of friends? And let me know. Now, here is how to create a small circle of friends. I mean, on social media, you find people saying, oh, connect with people in your city, and then you connect and you find out that these people they're not making the effort to even be friends. They want friends, but they are not friendly. What do? You leave them, right? And there are some people that when you say one thing, it's like, I don't want, I think, I don't know, when you have grown, and some people find it difficult to cope with people who are ahead of them, in certain things, whether in business or in, careers or whatever it is. If they're unable to get it, then there's no point. There's no point forcing it. There's no point trying to make it work, right? Your friends will get it if when you guys really click. If they are really for you, oh yeah, mindset for success. Small circle always watching from like, oh wow, yeah, so small circle. I'm telling you, because they are the real ones. So how do you create a small circle of friends? The first thing is to make a plan to reduce the time that you spend with people and activities that make uninspiring demands on you until you can entirely withdraw from them. I did this year. As a matter of fact, this year I did a lot of cleanup. This year, I said I wasn't going to call on people ever again this year, including family members. Yes, I will not, because it's not worth it. If anything is taking your peace or people are not reciprocating the energy, sweetie, you are you are one of one. In fact, you are one of none. So if they're unable to appreciate your friendship, do away with them. Hey, David Hunt, how are you? Is it Hunt or Hunte? How are you doing? Thank you for joining in. Yes, including family members. I'm telling you, if they don't get it, or if they're not giving or reciprocating the energy, please, sweetheart, just let them be. Number 2 is to assess your weekly plans and your activities. Yes, what was worth your time and what was not worth your time. I have time. Okay, so I work out every day during the week, 5 days a week. right? Okay, it's Hunt. Okay, thank you for telling me. Okay, David Hunt. I like that. Okay, the E is silent. Thank you. So where are you guys watching from? Please like and share this live stream. So I work out, 2 hours every day, Mondays to Fridays, no weekends. And when I'm going for my walk, I'm either listening to now. Yesterday, I told you, I mentioned earlier that I was at the library yesterday to borrow books. You can also borrow audio books too. So all the books I wanted to borrow, they were on waiting list. I'm seeing 250 people waiting for the book. Same book. I'm like, kilo shele. So I'm not the only one that wants this book. So there are lots of books that you can even, you can spend time alone listening to audiobooks. You're listening to it, you're adding value to yourself, and you're working at the same time. Or you're performing, you're doing something, you're performing certain activities. So I'm a designer, I might be sewing and I'm listening to audiobooks. So I'm gaining, I'm doing two things at a time. I'm maximizing my time. I could have been on the phone talking to people that are not worth my time, or I could have just been I could have added value to myself by listening to books, to audiobooks. So yes, assess your weekly habits and your activities. What was worth your time and what was not worth your time? Whatever that is not worth your time, you might want to invest that time in something better. I'm telling you, or people that actually align with your values. Yes, so eliminate everybody that is not serving, goals. Yeah, I'm telling you. So also go ahead and assess other people. What types of people would you like to spend time with? And what would you like to cut out entirely? Now, your time, just in case you don't know, your time is your most precious asset. And you have to be prudent about the people that you spend your time on, because you never get it back. Now, sometimes when I'm talking to people and they're kind of like giving me they're dragging my brain. I say it. Why are you dragging my brain? I just say, can we talk some other time? And I cut it, because that time, you can't regain it back. You cannot regain it back. And there are so many things that you can do, with your time, in such a way that, and you're going to get a huge returns on, I call it investments. Yes, huge return on investment, for the time that you have spent. So I have a lot of pointers that I'm going to be sharing as well in today's episode. Um, yes, talking about your circle. Now, your circle is actually a group of people that you spend most of your time with, people that you trust and confide in. And these are people that you want to consider as your closest friends. And because of that, they are close to you. Because of they're close to you, they understand you. You trust that they're going to be there for you every single time. Hey, Mrs. Messi, thank you. And the number of friends that are in your inner circles should be small. And I'm typically looking at 5 or less. 5 people or less. Yes. And maybe you identify just one, only, even if it's just one person, it's far better. These are people that you can trust. These are people that you can call anytime. There's no stories. There's no I'm coming, and they are never there. They are not even there for themselves, talk less of you. So you want to be mindful of people that you cannot count on, and vice versa. So make sure that you're also someone that they can count on as well. No, you're not someone that they will call and you're never available for them. So when you expect a lot from people, make sure that you're also willing to give the same energy or even a lot more. People in your inner circles are the most trusted people in your life. Yes, these are people that you can travel out of the country and you can call them for one or two, and they'll be willing and ready and able to do it for you. Do whatever you ask them to do for you. Not because of what they're gaining from you or what they're going to get from you, but because they value you, they trust you, they like you. You also share the same energy with them, and these are people that you can count on them. Not people that you cannot trust, not people that you cannot vouch for, not people that their word is not their bond. I've done away with those kind of people in 2023, and that's okay. It is better to be alone than to have too many useless, in quotes, useless people in your life. Yes, because you will be there for them, but they will never be there for you. Now, the people in your circle are the most trusted people, like I said, and they mean more than even your family circle. It may be, they may even include your family members. There's some family members that are fantastic. There's some friends and even professional colleagues that are super, super amazing. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they have to be outside of family. I understand that no one is perfect, but please, please, and please, some people are not necessarily bad. And truly, some people are busy and you have to just let them go. Some people are truly busy, they can't help it. Some people are working, 3, 4, 5 jobs, and that's okay, right? But it's okay to let them go when you should, when it's time. You don't have to keep hanging on when they can't even help it themselves. So just let them go. And like I mentioned, some people are just, hey, Oreolua Faf. I've never heard his name before. Fafiolu. Good evening. Thank you for joining. Where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. Yes, like I said, no one is actually perfect. And some people are genuinely busy. But I mean, sometimes you just gotta let them go because they can't help it. And some people are short-tempered. I don't think I have any friend left that is short-tempered. Please go and sort out yourself before you pounce on me. And then yes, you can also find people who lift you up and also be willing to lift other people up. Find people who are always there, who have a solution. I have a friend that I call, we catch up. She's an amazing friend of mine. I've known her for the past how many years now? It's been a while. Upa Martin Lobby 4 years, right? She is amazing. We talk, we catch up, we share ideas. We're even business partners, and these are people that the thought of them alone will just it will make you start to smile. I mean, sometimes when I want to put a call through to, or when she's calling me, I'm just smiling like, these are friends that make you feel happy. In fact, I have a friend as well that, when I was going through my lowest moments, this was in 2019, lowest moments, she was there for me. And I don't think I don't remember myself smiling at all that period, let alone laugh. And you know what? The day we sat down and we discussed this problem together, we ended up laughing at the problem. This And that's why having friends is good, but not too many friends. Like I said, you don't want too much of drama. Less friends, less drama. And well, I was able to look at things in a different way, but of course with a lot of optimism as opposed to if I was handling the problem all by myself, all alone by myself. Like they say, tired eyes can't see a bright future. But of course, when you have friends that lighten up the room, their face leads each time you come into the room, those are your friends. You have friends that, when they see you, everything else does not matter. They just jump and everything is. Have you seen kids playing? Kids are just very innocent. They have this genuine, it's not about what you're bringing, it's not about who you are, it's not about having a fancy this or having this or that. It's just about valuing you. It's just about just loving you for who you are, just you, not for what you have to give or what you have to offer, right? So these are friends that their faces lit when they hear your name, friends that their faces lit when they just see you. So find people who are like you and bring them in. People who are like you. I wish I have more friends that are like me. I'm telling you, you know, because I'm someone that when I find a new opportunity, I bring my people on board. Hey, do this, do that, do that. Don't sleep. Oh yeah, do it. Yes, I have a couple of friends. Funny enough, we don't even share the same faith. I have a couple of Muslim friends that are just amazing. Amazing. I'm telling you, my Muslim friends. So find people who are just like you and bring them in. And not everyone is supposed to be in your life. Yes. So make sure that you have common goals. Some friends actually come for a season, and that's okay. Just make sure that you make the memories count, make the most out of every relationship. And like I said, some they're just there for a season. When they're done with the season, they go. It's okay, and it's okay to let them go. Make those memories worth the while, because not everyone will be there for you in the long haul. No, not everyone will be there. It's like we started. I mean, when I worked in the bank, when I started and now, the fact that we all started together, 54, right? 54 invincibles, doesn't mean that we'll continue to be there together. Some are just there. In fact, some left right after training school. Some left during training school. We've not even finished the training school when they left, and we made great memories. And some left in the first year, some left in the third year. I left after 3.5 years. Some left after 5 years. Sometimes your friendship has a lifespan, but of course, make that memory, make it worth it, make it count. Put in your best in every relationship that you find yourself, whether friendship or a co-worker, whatever it is, or even a friend prayer. If it's just the sisterhood of friends that come together to pray together, make the best out of it. Always be willing to serve, always be willing to give, always be willing to part. We don't just be selfish with your time. No, this thing is not gonna serve me, I'm not gonna gain something out of it, therefore I'm not interested. No, sometimes you need to pour into other people. Sometimes you need to, and you need to also be willing to be that friend, to other people. Now, like I said, a friendship that is meant to be will stay through the good, the bad, and the ugly. And one last thing I'd like to say to you guys today is that please do not force friendship. Please, if it's not working out, please let them go. It's the best feeling ever. It's the best decision that you will take. And I'm sure that you'll come back to this video and you will rewatch and say, Mariam, thank you for saying this. There are some friendships that you need to learn to let go. Let them go. So, and I hope with these few points of mine, I might continue with the same topic. Or if you want me to talk about something else next week, let me know, because I still have a lot to share with you guys on this same topic. So I really go, Miriam. If you have not checked out my previous videos, please go ahead and do that. I don't want this video to be too long, as always. Thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope to see you guys next week. Till then, keep winning and keep sparkling. God bless you, and of course, bye for now.